On the video today, I'm going to go over what I'm going to be doing today in order to stay full while I'm going to be on the road. So today I'm away from home, right? I'm not going to be home all day, so I'm going to go over all the stuff that I do in order to not have to really worry about eating outside of my caloric limit, and also how to just keep going throughout the day. My first meal is going to be the same. Just because I find oatmeal to be incredibly filling, so it's all about kind of finding things that fill you up. I find oatmeal filling, but I know a lot of people don't. So another thing you might consider for a breakfast, although this is pretty convenient because you can really make this on the go. This is all stuff that I keep in my car at this point, which is I don't know, is that disordered eating? I don't know. Should I just allow myself to eat out? Well, I suppose so, and we're probably going to end up doing that a little bit today, but I like to put a limit on it if I can, so I'm starting the day out at a house, right? So why wouldn't I make something at a house? That's just kind of my thought. What we're going to do is, I'm actually, instead of having a protein bar today, so usually lately I've been having a protein bar with this, not because I find them to be particularly healthy or anything, but just because the oatmeal is so filling that I can kind of have a treat and still not really feel hungry throughout the day. However, I found yesterday that I was incredibly hungry. You saw that the video that is up. I don't know when this is going to go up, but this is happening a day after the last video. I found that I was really hungry yesterday, so instead of having a protein bar, which is obviously very low volume, we're just going to bump up the oats, and in order to hit my protein goals, we're going to use more protein powder, and might use some PB2. I think it'll make it taste good. So I think I talked about eating too much protein. I still am kind of worried. You might have seen last time talking about eating too much protein. I had 240 grams of protein yesterday, and I only really need 140. And then I still don't know if I'm bulking or what. Bulking, cutting, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I know that at least more than a pound of protein. More than a pound of protein. That'd be crazy. More than a gram of protein per pound of lean. I know that more than a gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. That seems so. That's what I've been hearing lately, but that seems so extreme. I just say what you weigh now. Do a gram for that number that you see on the scale. That's the easiest way to do it. That'll have you doing fine. And also, they say protein's the most satiating. I totally agree with that. I also just like protein things. I don't know, there's something wrong with me. But yeah, so let's get into it. So this is my first time with the top shelf stuff, right? I usually do store brand, but it's at what is the place called? It's a place in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. What are these instructions? For easy to pour. Dude, it's always easy to pour. it's freaking oatmeal. It's probably not so. You open the ring, scoop. Guys, I have a degree. Yeah, check it out. Just the way God intended for that to be opened. Alright. And then we're gonna do 100 grams of this. This is the most oatmeal I've ever eaten in one sitting, so this is about to be a freaking food challenge, dude. It's gonna be sick. I'm not gonna record myself eating it though. I'm still too shy, as you guys can tell. I'm a shy boy. This bowl is sick. Add water. I was thinking about being guys, I swear I eat more than oatmeal, but I have no shame. Basically, at this point in my life, I don't know, I'm just going through a phase. It's a nice quiet microwave. My microwave is really loud. Also, when you stay at someone's house, it's probably nice to do the dishes, so we're gonna hit those in a sec. And I know she'd probably be fine with me taking this last banana, but it's dude, this banana's friggin' large. Fake natty banana. And like I said, I don't know how hungry I'm gonna be today, so strawberries are a better option, I'd say, because so what I really do, and this is all based on Jeff Nippard Guide to Body Recomposition. I don't know how much validity there is to it, but I don't know. I've been doing it and it's working for me. So what I like to do is have a fruit before the workout and a fruit after the workout and with the meal. But I'm not working out today. Today's my active rest day, so I don't really prioritize it as much. I just know that I need to get into the gym and slam some cardio. Probably going to try to bang out 2 hours on the elliptical at a Planet Fitness. And so I'm on the go today. I wanted to do it this morning, but like I said, we're rehearsing, so I gotta check out those tunes a little bit more. Then we're gonna have the rehearsal, and I wanted to see him play. He's gonna be playing. Chris and Mikey, my drummer and my bass player, are gonna be playing in Exeter today, and I wanted to go check it out. But I'm gonna prioritize doing cardio just because I don't know how busy I'm gonna be this week, and I definitely want to make sure I hit it. My legs are like toasted from yesterday. That was brutal, but it's a good feeling. My lats are also feeling it too a little bit, so it's probably good that we're doing push on Monday. So I'd say we weigh this out while that continues to cook, but I talked your ear off, and now it ended up finishing cooking. Cooking? Is it still cooking if it's in a microwave? Heating up. Pouring the powder. This is the extent of my cooking knowledge. I probably do this every day. Well, if you're watching this, you obviously care a little bit. So I decided, instead of doing a full scoop of this, for maximum flavor interest, I'm going to be doing like 3/4 of a serving of this, and then getting the rest of my protein from PB2, just so I can get that flavor. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. We're gonna just weigh out. I'm gonna do half a serving of this, because like I want to prioritize the things that are gonna make this more voluminous, right? So strawberries. I want to get a lot of my calories from strawberries in this, because those are gonna be more filling. Way too much artificial sweetener again, so that I can enjoy it. Add in the strawberries. 150 grams of strawberries. Literally just because I use Samsung Health, and that's like the quantity that they consider a serving to be, and the science will reflect that. And just like in school, you need to give your priority to the problem children, right? So I kind of dig through here to find the ones that are gonna spoil the whole bunch. So I want to find the ones that are closer to black, for two reasons actually. One, because yeah, they're gonna mess everything up, dude. But like also, they like taste sweeter in my opinion. Yo, is that mold? Put them in vinegar and they'll last longer. Or you could just like eat them. Like, people that want their fruit to last longer are just procrastinating eating fruit because they keep their junk in the front. Alright, so yeah, 150 right on the dot. So I'll list the macros on the screen. Sorry about the weird lighting. My camera crew has the day off, so we're just gonna kind of roll with it. So I'm gonna eat that, and I'm gonna listen to the tunes that I still need to work on. Usually I like to watch like YouTube and like decompress in the morning, because already I've had a long day. It's like, I don't know, it's like 8, I think it's 8 a.m. But you know, we gotta work, because we have a hard life, and you gotta work, so here we go. So I finished eating the oatmeal, and I'm actually a bit hungry still, but I'm gonna wait it out a little bit, because it usually takes a little bit to realize that you're not hungry anymore. Some people like to use brushing their teeth as a cue to be like, alright brain, like, we're done eating. I like to use Diet Coke, even though it's like 8:15, but I didn't bring one. So we're gonna try brushing our teeth. Which will be the first time I've brushed my teeth this week, so that'll be great. Also, something that I can do, which I said I'd do, is I'm gonna do these dishes. Oh, also, playing the saxophone helps me. Like, I think I have like an oral fixation, so like, if I eat and then I just like shove the mouthpiece in my mouth, I'm usually like, alright, this is food, right? Okay, update, it's been 1 minute and I'm actually full now. Alright, so on my way to the rehearsal. It's kind of weird calling it a rehearsal, because like in college, rehearsal meant like you went to Wind Symphony and you sat around like a ton of other well, in my case, like reed players. I think I played tenor, and then so I think I sat next to bassoon. I should know this. I think I sat next to bassoons, but yeah, maybe not. No, I played bassoon, and then I sat next to bassoons. Who did I sit next to? I don't even remember now. But yeah, oh well, other saxophones, but like there were only like 4 of us. But yeah, so I'm on my way to the rehearsal, and I'm excited for it. I'm pretty like toasted. I just practiced for like 3 hours, and I usually practice, I usually practice a lot, but like, I don't know, like, it was kind of a lot, and like, it was a lot of the same too. Like, it was 3 hours of like tune learning, which is like, not my favorite thing to practice. It's fun when it's done, the work is done, and you get to just like rip, but like, putting in the work is not as fun. Like most things in life, I just want what happens after, like working out. Well, that's not true. I like the pump, like when I'm like training my legs. I used to not. I used to be like, oh, I guess I just have to do this if I want to be jacked. But now I actually like look forward to every workout because I like figured my stuff out. Life advice: like, don't do it if you don't like it, because then you're not going to stick to it, and then you're going to feel guilty, and then you're introducing all this unnecessary guilt into your life. There are plenty of things to feel guilty about, like cheat on your girlfriend. At least then you get to feel guilty, but like you had sex, you know? No, I'm like, don't do that, I'm kidding. So also today, I posted a video of my my squat press, my leg press, and Jeff Nippert commented, which is really exciting. I mean, I tagged him in it and like used the hashtag, but still like, I'll let you guys know when the collab drops, because like it's probably coming right up. And we're on the road to 1 subscriber right now, guys. So anyone, I'll take anyone. I don't care. Oh, well, not anyone. I'm hoping if you have a Confederate flag in the thumbnail, let's kind of dial it back. But like, well, I don't know, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Bro, I'm just trying to get my numbers up. That's another thing. Like, like it's to the point where like my hardest day is not legs. It's my rest day, because I just like love training so much, and that might change over time, but like right now it's like my hobby. It's like my favorite thing to do, and play saxophone obviously, but I don't know, training's kind of taking like the forefront. It's just like much more tangible, like the results. Like I keep a log of like my lifts and all that, so it's like I'd be like, oh hey, you know, last week I did this many reps, this week I did this many reps. Whereas with saxophone, it's like, oh hey, last gig I felt that I sounded good, and then on this gig, I feel like I sounded horrible. You guys have been seeing that. I just noticed that this morning. I was like, damn. I meant to start vlogging when I didn't have any sort of unsightly acne. It's not too bad, though. I don't think. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you got the baby skin. The problem that I'm running into right now, though, is that I am a bit hungry, and we're rehearsing for 2 hours. I meant to have breakfast at 9. I try to have, like, 4 hours between each meal. I was going to have my lunch at 1, because that's when the rehearsal's going to be over. But I have my breakfast at 7, so I'm starting to feel it. But I'm thinking that, first of all, this will be very distracting, which will make me not hungry. And second of all, I'm just going to duck out immediately. I'm also the first person here, it seems. Which is good, because I thought I was running behind. Alright, I may or may not see you guys in there. Dude, they're late. It's okay, though. You know how it's called? It's called the convenience store, right? Let's check it out. This is the rehearsal space. That's the convenience store. Literally convenient. Gonna grab a huge meal here to hold me over. Show you guys what it is when we get in there. I have a membership here now too. Last time I was here, the guy, I was just like, yeah, I have something here anyway. He was really selling me on it. I respected the hustle, but I was a bit caught off guard. I wasn't expecting to be sold to. I was just expecting to buy a freaking hot dog or something. You already know. Guess this will have to do. I don't like drinking it out of the bottle though. I feel like it genuinely tastes worse. I like the can shit, but like they only had the regular stuff in the can. It's like, bro, I'm trying to get cancer. You know, like I need my aspartame. Doctor's orders. So I'm gonna grab Panera, and the reason for that, they list the macros, which is super helpful, and you can get like really high volume food. So like my strategy for a day like this, as I might have said this already, is, oh, I think she's about to interrupt me again to let me know that I'm taking the exit. Last exit before toll, thank God, because Panera is friggin' expensive, man. I kind of eat more bland. I like to save like my my tastier meals for like when I can make them, so that I have like full control over what I'm putting into them. Now I don't know that the macros are going to be 100% like accurate at Panera, obviously, because they don't care about my health as much as I do, which is fine. I don't care about their health as much as they do. It's just kind of how that works. So like, yeah, but either way, like I just know from past experiences that having a rough ballpark usually is enough to like get me through the day without worrying too much. And then I think I'm still in a deficit or surplus, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I am not looking a way that makes me sad.
In a quarter mile, take exit 9 toward New Hampshire 9, New Hampshire 108.
Thanks, bitch.
Oh, is there? Yeah. 3.5 hours. Yeah. I went up there last year. So last year I thought I would give you tickets to go up there. Drove all the way up there with my lights on. You couldn't stop. Always when I wanted to go. Finally get to do it because of COVID.
Okay, so some things that I did to make that kind of fit into my day a little bit better. And I probably went a little bit overboard, honestly, but at the same time, it's like I would so much rather have a bunch of calories saved up for later than get to the end of the day and be like, oh my god, I'm starving. So we removed the pecans because pecans are sort of like a low volume fat. I don't think they add too much to the salad. I mean, the salad I think would taste better with them, but for what it's worth, like I'd rather just like save the calories for later in the day. But I do want healthy fats, and so I grabbed a sandwich with avocado on it. I'd say cheese is probably a more high volume fat than like nuts, so I'm going with that. I left that on there. And another thing I'm going to do, which is kind of going to mess with the so I don't know if I'll list the macros for that one because that one's a little confusing. But I'm going to take off the top piece of bread. Now I do think that I could fit it into my day, but I actually prefer open-faced sandwiches, and I'd rather save the calories for later. I mean, just by taking off that top piece of bread, you're saving like 110 calories, which is like a lot, and you get more flavor. So lately I've been finding like if I make open-faced sandwiches, I don't have to put as much stuff on the sandwich to taste what's in the sandwich. Whereas if you like use both pieces of bread, you kind of have to like stack that thing thick. I guess some people like that, but for my money, I'd rather just like take off the top piece and be able to taste what's in the sandwich. And then the other thing that I did was I kind of like prioritized getting fruit, because fruit are high volume, right? So like there are a ton of benefits to eating fruit. I don't know any of them, and I don't care. I just know that me eat fruit, me not hungry. That you should eat fruit, but like if you're busy, you know, and you're like kind of moving around a lot, and I work a busy job and I don't have time, I just pick up shit. It's like, no, you grab fruit because you eat the fruit and then you're not hungry anymore. Like, I would have to eat like probably like 3 Big Macs to feel as full as I will from like eating like that big salad with all the fruit in it. I mean, that might be a little dramatic, but you know what I mean? Like, dude, we're just trying to not be hungry for the day. What's that load? It goes down to 5. Okay. Yeah. It's just like straight line. Okay. Yeah, okay. I like it. So like, is there a way to musically fuse this and Crazy in Love? If we come into unless we go right into. So it's in B flat minor, right? Going to G in B flat minor, so. And then I don't know the tempo though for it. It's like. Because the way that's why I was going to dip out of this one pretty quick. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I just want them to do like oh. Your second note needs to be a half step lower. Yeah, you're 5-1. Yeah, you're right. And then what would this go into? This is a G minor. What do we have that's like? You
that would be like, all we have to do is if we hit, like as we're coming down, like there's gonna have to be like.
Why don't, I mean, you could just lay out like bop and then boom,
down. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's gonna have to be someone who determines it.
Right.
So
right.
like, you know,
play with me. Start on the B and then.
I gotta check the form up for
out the
bridge.
Yeah, because I think the bridge is just like that A minor, D, and then back up to E minor, A minor, and then.
Wait. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say that we're going to the car wash.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we can always do the way we did it, and then do another bridge and go into car wash. That way.
Yeah.
You know.
Or like, well, you can't really do a studio fade though, obviously.
So we could you could improvise and then we could go into car wash.
Is that cool?
I think it's more than cool.
I think it's like.
Should we do the
we're still gonna do that.
at the end, like oh, I don't know.
Do you want to do a bridge like out?
We could.
But then anyway, the second time it'll be like. I think that would like melt people's faces off if we pulled this off. Like come down into Crazy and Loving to forget fuck you and then car wash.
Yeah,
that would be insane.
If we do what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
I wasn't playing that. Oh, it's the root.
Yeah.
Ah, it's the root.
I would just say bitches.
Y'all bitches got me high. Okay, can we listen to the fanfare real quick?
Yeah.
Because I just want to make sure I have the rhythm right.
That's not the same thing twice, though, is it?
It's different, yeah.
Yeah, can I hear it again? I'm sorry, I learned it to be the same thing twice. Oh, I'm sorry. It's half diminished. Right?
I think so. I have to get that a little faster. I can't sit. The voicings are like all step thirds. So I have to like. I need a little.
I've been barely playing on snare drum, and it's like I should have learned that in 4th grade. You know, like,
What was the food we were talking about the other day?
And it was like we were doing
Nugo
bars.
bars, and I was like,
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
dude, I haven't had a Nugo bar since like I moved home. What? Dude, I was eating way too many of those fucking things. Like I was straight up addicted.
Dude, it's crazy. Every time I have one, I'm like, oh my god, this is like it's gonna be the first time I have one.
Yeah, they're so good.
They're so dark and rich.
Yo, I wish I was dark and rich.
Fitness to do some serious lifting. We're just gonna bang out some cardio. My machine of choice is, I think it's called the Arc Trainer actually, but I always call it the elliptical because I feel like calling it the Arc Trainer, like people are gonna be like, what's that? And then I'm just gonna have to be like, oh, it's like an elliptical. Oh my god, it's freaking hot in this car. Also, I need to address this. I don't say friggin' like ever. I'm just thinking that like, for the purposes of like putting stuff on YouTube, I shouldn't say the F word, but every time I say friggin', I sound like a fucking loser. So I have some good video ideas that I think people will actually click on. I doubt people are gonna be checking this out unless I come up with some like good titles, but like these are kind of long and like I think they're interesting because I love my life, but if you don't, it makes sense. I'm just like a random dude. But I'm excited to do some cardio because well, I'm a little bit not excited because I need to listen to those tunes more, but I really just want to like chill and like, I don't know, I do this thing where like, I bank up some like Will Tennyson videos. I'll intentionally not watch them so that when I'm doing my cardio I can watch them. And same thing with like some Game Grumps. So those are my two things right now, are Game Grumps and Will Tennyson videos. And I really want to watch them and just like, I know I made the joke, but now I actually want to decompress. Because that was a long rehearsal. On my active rest day, I'm trying to just do like 2 hours of cardio. We might cut it short depending on how I'm feeling, because I did that hour yesterday and I didn't think I'd be doing an hour of cardio yesterday. I'm feeling a little sore. But I don't train legs again until Wednesday, so it probably won't interfere. Guys, I also should come up with like friends. I should say friends. That's like cute. That might have been a little excessive, a bit of a flex. So I think I mentioned this, but I ran cross country in high school. So it's like, I really like cardiovascular endurance type training, but like, I don't know if there's like a place for that in my life right now. Because like I said, I'm trying to get big. I'm a tiny little bitch boy. So excited to shower and eat. Oh my god. And clean out my asshole. No room for the water bottle. Too much Diet Coke. The people in Laconia do the real shit though. These angles are abysmal, by the way. I didn't really get to practice like the kind of stuff that I like to practice. I like to do well, fundamentals, obviously, like tone steadies. I did one tone steady. Usually like to, oh, this is loud as heck. See, I don't usually say heck, I usually use swear words, but because I'm like an adult, you know. Oh yeah, I didn't get to, I spent so much time on those tunes. It's my fault. I shouldn't have procrastinated learning them. But like we all do that in the band, in clandestine, we all procrastinate. But it's kind of fun because like the rehearsals are so intense. If we like really put it off until like an hour before the show, which we have done before, which might come across on our, I hope it doesn't, it might come across on our playing. I don't know, I just have fun playing with them though, so that's all I care about. The plan right now is that I'm going to go shower, and then I'm gonna go to the gig. I'm gonna be earlier than I've ever been, man. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be like a hour and a half early, or an hour and a half prior to Downbeat. I like how I reset that so that I would say it in a cool way. Cool. I'm gonna be there at 4:30 and it starts at 6. And my plan is to show you guys one strategy that I find to be very simple, is to stop into a grocery store. Like, you can do that. You don't have to, like, be getting your groceries to prefer to eat food from a grocery store. Alright, feeling good. We're playing in 2 hours. I'm showered. Hoping it's 4:20 now, so I'm probably not gonna make it there until like 4:40. But like, no disrespect, I gotta get there before the woman that hired us gets there, just because, like, dude, I'm like, I can maintain my composure for the sake of this video, but I am like hungry, and she's gonna want to chat, and I like chatting, and so it's kind of like, I need to eat. It's kind of like this really complicated thing where I need some food. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I behave in a grocery store when I'm hungry. And actually, if I get there with enough time to spare, I might even have some time to pick up my actual groceries. Like the video if you want a grocery haul video, right? I mean, like I said, all of this is like to assume that y'all feel that I have like experienced some degree of success. Like, oh, if you want to look like me, like average as shit, then like do all these things. But like, if you're just like, I don't know, I feel happy doing the things that I'm doing, and so I'll leave it at that. Like, if you want to see what I eat like from the grocery store, leave a comment and say, hey, I want to see you eat from the grocery store, and like the kinds of things I buy. It's like kind of boring, but like basically the idea is that I just like eating things that are tasty and filling. Yo, don't sleep on Fiber One. It's like 90 calories for 40 grams. Like, you can fill a massive bowl full of Fiber One. And then like, if you want like a big bowl of cereal, and we'll get into this in more detail someday, probably. But like, it's one of my favorite midnight snacks. There's like so much volume. You put like a crappy cereal, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Define crappy, I don't know, it tastes good, it's just like not good for you, I guess, because there's sugar. But if you make it fit your macros and if it helps you stick to your diet, then I think it is good for you. But that's like a whole other discussion. Anyway, just cut everything you do with Fiber One, like literally, just like, or, well, I guess literally would actually be spinach. You should have spinach with every meal. Like, have spinach with like maple syrup. I swear to God, you gotta try it. I actually got a Snapchat from my friend Chaz today, who I called yesterday to see if he was one of the people I called because I was looking for that bass player, and he plays bass, and I was like, dude, I need a bass player, and we chatted, and it was nice. But anyway, he sent me a Snapchat. He's not even dieting, and he thought that the spinach with the syrup was good, which makes me feel better, because I don't know how detached from reality I am at this point in my life. You already know we're parking all the way in the back, even though we just spent 2 hours on the elliptical. So I think we're playing over there by Muya, and that place is actually pretty sick. Like, we're playing here next week, and I'm actually probably gonna try to eat there, because you can get lettuce instead of a bun, and like, it's only like 200 calories, so I could down like 2 burgers. But like, it all depends on how I'm feeling too, because like, if I don't want to like do that, I'm not gonna eat like shit. Dude, Market Basket has so many employees, I swear to God. It's like, you got like 3 employees in like every aisle, bro. It's nice though, I never have to worry about I'm gonna be able to find something. I didn't have to try. And so we're gonna pick up salmon, oatmeal. They didn't have a microwave. I asked a dude, it's like, hey, you guys have like a microwave? Because I figured, because they have like a cafe in there. And he's like, we do, but it's upstairs in the break room for employees. And I'm like, honestly, like, oh man, can I use it? And then I'm like, I was thinking about asking, and be like, no, like, that is not cool. Don't be that guy. No one is even that guy. That's not even a type of guy. Like, no one does that. So I was like, I'm just gonna find a gas. I mean, I need gas anyway. I'm at a quarter of a tank. So we're gonna head into mobile, and I'm gonna show you guys how much of a freak I am. Clearly, not the first person I think of this. I don't have any bowls, so we're gonna do something a little unconventional. Alright, so that's all weighed out. I found this smart water in my car, so I guess we're having a intellectual oats today. I added the protein, and we gotta mix it. Final result after adding the PB2. I am way more excited about this than I should be. Damn it, I left my dad at home. So yeah, that's it. That's all the shit I do for the day. I'm probably gonna try to just play flute for like 15 minutes when I get home. Cause I find that like, if I go a whole day without touching it, I sound like shit on it. I mean, I already sound like shit on it, but I sound worse. I ended up eating like a pretty large deficit. I'm just gonna, when I say deficit, I just mean like, right now, I aim to eat 3,150 calories. Today, I think I'm at like 2,200 after I have my like nightcap, which is gonna be cottage cheese and a peach. You guys gotta try this, it's amazing. And then I'll have like 800 calories left over, and I don't know what to spend them on yet. Not gonna lie, I'm a little excited about it. I might make that cereal that I was talking about. So eat like a shitload of Fiber One. Or I might have like a shitload of oatmeal. I don't know. I got options. I could eat a protein bar like right now if I want. Yo, I might do that. I'm like pretty hungry. Alright, we're rocking the jaundice lighting. It's like really yellow in here. Grab this guy. I gotta make sure it's the big one, because I like a nice fat ice cream. This lighting is atrocious. You're gonna have to use your imagination for some of this. I mean, it's basically the same shit. I'm just using a peach. Half a scoop? I could afford a full scoop, but I'd rather make up the volume. Because, like, obviously, if you want to fill this, you want to use, like, more stuff. Ooh, is it light? Is it? Dude, this looks, like, sketchy, but in a different way. So going in with 240 grams of cashew milk. 10 seconds. Super important. 5 grams. Xanthan gum. This is about 3 grams, and some people like to use like less. It can kind of like upset your stomach. It doesn't upset my stomach though. I'm just like greedy too. I just want as much volume as possible. I didn't mention this last time, but like this is kind of important for the texture to like use the like confectionery one. I find it makes it creamier. So going in with an undisclosed amount of that. Optional, but I also like to add this guy. So you can get vanilla extract, but this is like basically the same thing. It just costs less. So this is what I was talking about, the diet cream soda. This will save like 10 calories. So you can use almond milk, but I don't know, I kind of like the way it tastes with this. Do about 160. Because I want to have like a total of like 400 grams of like liquid substance. Oh, mine's that's obviously liquid. And then if I pissed in it, that would be liquid too. So if you're in a pinch, I'm going to do 84 grams. This stuff, it's cottage cheese. It's amazing. And so this is my shitty ice tray. It makes ice cubes that are way too long, and the NutriBullet does not like that. So I can only use 8. So the thing you do is like, I think the more ice you add, the more volume you get, but the less flavorful, unless you just like completely fuck it up with this, which I have no inhibitions about doing. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up half of that peach and put it in there, and then I'm going to dip the other half of it in while I eat it. My neighbors love this part. There she is. I'm going to let her freeze, and I'll put the macros on screen right now. Yeah, that's my full day of eating on the road. Yeah, so I am gonna eat a little bit more, but I'm confident that after I eat that, like, I won't be hungry. I'm literally just like eating so I can hit my numbers. So yeah, give it a shot and let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you dug it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much. Guys, I'm such a good little egg. I got my cottage cheese and raspberries. I'm saving these for a rainy day, but I still haven't had them. They're actually going stale. I'd like to think that one of these days I'm just gonna crack and give myself an Oreo. But I don't know, this just like tastes better to me. Am I fucked up? Hopping back on to let you guys know that Market Basket is still not the place to get your produce. Hot tip. Just like don't do it.
For saying that?
No, I don't fucking care, dude. If they want like me to say like nice things about them, they need to fucking put in the work.
That's true.
This peach fucking sucks, bro. Like it's way too stiff. It tastes good in here.
Calling a peach stiff.
You know what I mean though? Like,
no, this banana's way too stiff.
These. Oh fuck! Did I not get? No, I got. Shit! I got my banana. I got like. Hold on. I got like 5 bananas.
I think I'm gonna shit.
You can shit. Just make sure you do it in the toilet.